How do you differentiate your strategy from that of a typical CPA who primarily focuses on filing taxes?
So in my opinion, you really need, it's a three-legged stool, okay? You've got to have you, the client, right, the taxpayer, because you need to be able to tell your team, and there's many other people on the team, okay, but you need to tell your team what it is you want in life. So some people want to retire, some people want to travel around the world for 3 years. One guy, when he called us, without even introducing his name, he's like, I want to write off a yacht. Do you know how to do it? Okay, so it completely depends on what it is you want in life. And without knowing that, the rest of your team, so your CPA, who's the person generally who prepares the taxes, files the taxes, checks the box, makes sure it's all filed properly, you're not getting thrown in jail, these kinds of things, okay? They're one leg of the stool. Then you've got your tax strategist. Our job is to help you envision the future. So you want to buy that yacht, you want to retire in the next 3 years instead of in the next 20 years. How do we do that? Which strategies do we use that the client and the tax strategist implement together to then hand all the paperwork over to the tax preparer and say, great, it's all done, report the stuff on the return. Okay. So when we're talking about taxes specifically, there's really kind of this three-legged stool. And when you look at the bigger team, then you're looking at, well, what about your financial planner? What about your estate and trust attorney? What about your insurance planner? Not your insurance guy, not the guy you're getting car insurance through, but what about infinite banking, premium financing, like actual planning? What about charity? If you're charitable minded, right? We might need somebody on the team that does private foundations or donor advised funds. So having the proper team is always, in my opinion, the very first place to start. And the big question then becomes, well, Shauna, how do I know if I have the right people on my team, right? The right seats on the bus, okay? This then becomes to me, well, what are you into? Okay, so CPAs, strategists, we're all very different based on what you want. Do you want to go down the real estate path? Are you more the charitable path? Are you trying to build an empire that you're going to pass on for 6 generations? Okay. Different CPAs have different specialties in these areas. So you mentioned real estate, for example. If you are a real estate person, you've got 3, 4, 5 properties, you've already done cost segregation, which is like the low-hanging fruit. These are basic tax strategies that any good real estate CPA should have already told you. So if you've got real estate and you have a real estate CPA and your real estate CPA says they know real estate, but they never told you about cost seg, you don't actually have a real estate CPA. You got a guy that thinks that they know real estate. It's one of the things that as a strategist, people will ask us, listen, here's my world, here's everything I'm doing, here's where I want to go. What questions should I ask my current CPA, my current tax preparer, to know if they really know how to file the forms? Because if they don't, no problem, that's okay. Let's go find somebody who does. And as your strategist, we become effectively your partner. We can help you vet a CPA. That CPA knows what they're doing, that CPA doesn't, because we know what they should or should not know.